Welcome to What's For. Today we are making breakfast. This morning I'm going to make the best pancake mix I've ever made. So we're going to first make just the mix, and it's going to be a very large portion of the mix, so you'll only use a small portion of this to make your batch of pancakes. But it stores very well. In this bowl I'll store it. It has a lid, so I'll just store it in my pantry. First we need 8 cups of flour. I use the all-purpose flour, unbleached flour, but if you wanted to do wheat, you could also do a portion of wheat. And what I've done in the past is about 2 cups of wheat and the rest white flour. And there's 8. Okay, now what we'll need is 2 cups of the non-fat dried milk, or you can use buttermilk powder. There's 1. And 2 cups of dried milk or buttermilk powder. Next we need 1/2 cup of sugar. Next ingredient is 3 tablespoons of baking powder. Two, 3, 1.5 tablespoons of baking soda. And a half. Now you will need 2 teaspoons of salt. Now it's ready to stir up. We've got our perfect pancake mix stirred up and ready to make the first batch of pancakes. So to make the batch of pancakes, you will need 2 cups of this mixture. So our pancake mix, we are just going to now store in the pantry. So I'm going to put the lid on and store it in the pantry. All right. To our 2 cups of pancake mix, we're going to add 1.5 cups of water. Then we are going to add 1 egg. I ran out of chicken eggs this morning, so I have quail, so we're adding 4 quail eggs, which equals 1 egg. Then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of oil. I like canola oil, but you can use whichever oil you want. 1, and there is 2. All you do, stir it up, and your pancakes will be ready. We're ready to cook them. I have preheated my electric skillet to 300. Now I'm just taking a measuring cup just because it's easy and add the pancakes. My kids like their pancakes with chocolate chips. We like to use the mini chocolate chips, so I'm going to do a couple of plain pancakes and then I'm going to add some mini chocolate chips to the rest of the batter. Now I'm going to add some chocolate chips to my batter, just a little. So here's my batter with the chocolate chips added. So the pancakes are starting to get bubbly throughout the whole pancake, so they're almost ready to flip. Let's check this one. All right, the pancakes are ready to come out, and I'm gonna put them on a plate and put them in the oven to stay warm. While I cook the rest of them. Our next batch, these have chocolate chips in them. Here's our plate of pancakes finished. That one batch made about 11 pancakes. It depends on how big you make them, of how many you get. Enjoy. Welcome back to What's For. Recipe is pancake syrup. So first you're going to use 1 cup of brown sugar. I made an error. That was a half a cup, not 1 cup. Now 1 cup of white sugar, and a half a cup of water. So if you want to make more, like 1 cup, you do equal parts sugar and water. Now we're going to turn on the heat and let the sugars dissolve. We will stir this as it's cooking. have this on kind of high heat. As you can see, the sugars are starting to dissolve. It's ready. Now I'm just going to pour it in my jar. We're ready to put the lid on and ready to serve over our pancakes.